Hello everyone, welcome to the webinar of Marketing for Dynamics. Today, let's get the first look of Marketing for Dynamics, which is basically integrating the Mailchimp with Dynamics 365. Before we go ahead, let us see how this webinar has been outlined for us. All the lines of all the participants are muted. If you have any questions, please use the chat window. I will try to answer as many questions as possible in the Q&A session at the end of the webinar. My name is Ninad and I am the Business Development Manager for iNogic. Now, speaking of iNogic, we are a leading service provider and ISV for past more than a decade. And we have exclusive Dynamics 365 products. We are very much active in the Dynamics 365 community and our blogs are very much popular and appreciated by the community. We truly believe in the philosophy of one-click solution, which is building productivity apps that reduces the multiple steps which otherwise a CRM user has to take. As you can see on the slide, we have various applications on the offering. I would like to take a moment and very briefly describe some of them. The first one I want to touch base is Mapletics. Mapletics is certified for Microsoft Dynamics 365 and helps businesses around the world to plot, plan, visualize, and analyze Dynamics CRM data on the map. The key features include managing territories, route optimization, smart appointment planner, and many, many more. One of my favorite apps is the SharePoint Security Sync. It's a comprehensive solution for integrating Dynamics 365 with SharePoint. It also synchronizes the security privileges from Dynamics 365 to SharePoint to ensure secure, reliable access to all of your confidential documents. Now, apart from developing these awesome applications, we are also an SI. We do assist partners and customers with offshore development services. So in case you have any customizations requirement or for that matter, any world-changing idea, I would request you to get in touch with us at crm@inogic.com. So let's see what's the agenda for the day. We will first start with the challenges that we face when we integrate Mailchimp and Dynamics 365. After the challenges, we'll also look at how we can manage and streamline the Mailchimp data within our Dynamics 365, followed by a live demonstration, and post the demonstration, I'll open the floor for the Q&A session. But before we go ahead, let us take a moment and appreciate what email marketing has achieved for us. Today, email marketing is an integral part of any business expansion. Email marketing helps us to connect with leads, customers, and former customers as well. It's our chance to communicate directly with them, and that too at a time that actually works for them. Personally, I feel any email, when combined with appropriate messaging, it may become one of the most effective marketing features. Now, generally, we rely on applications like Mailchimp to send out the mails to the leads or to the contacts or probably our former customers, informing them of a new product launch or maybe a new feature launch of a certain product. Or we may just want to touch base with them so that the phenomenon of out of sight is out of mind doesn't happen with our business. So, having said that, let's say what challenges we face when we try to integrate the Mailchimp and the Dynamics 365. Now, let's take a real-time scenario. We have the marketing team. Now, it's the marketing team that generally works on the application like Mailchimp to design the email campaigns. They send out the email campaigns and they monitor the statistics of the email campaign. Basis on the statistics, basis on the output that they are getting from the email campaigns, they forward the lead to the sales team. So it's the sales team that gets their leads from the marketing team and starts working on those leads from the Dynamics 365. Now, the statistics. We always say that the statistics, the numbers says a lot of extra information. The sales team doesn't have the access to the statistics which is available on the Mailchimp as it is outside the Dynamics 365. Now, what type of statistics we are talking about here? It may be anything that has got to do with the marketing campaigns or the email campaigns that have been sent out. It may be which kind of emails has been sent to the users. Has the users shown any interest in the campaign by clicking on certain links? Has anyone unfortunately unsubscribed from our email campaigns? Now, wouldn't it be great if the sales team has knowledge about such statistics? In case if the sales team gets an access to these statistics, they can come up with a lot of interesting strategies for upselling and cross-selling, thereby improving their numbers. This is where the Marketing4Dynamics comes into the picture and fills the gap and helps the organization to synchronize the data from both the systems, that is the Dynamic CRM and the Mailchimp. Now, the key features of the Marketing4Dynamics includes synchronizing audiences. With Marketing4Dynamics, we can easily synchronize the audience and the tags of the Mailchimp along with its members to the Dynamics 365 CRM and map it with our CRM marketing list. Further, with Marketing4Dynamics, we can also synchronize the CRM marketing list along with its members. It may be contacts or it may be leads back to the Mailchimp. Further, with Marketing4Dynamics, we can also synchronize the campaigns. The Marketing4Dynamics supports synchronizing of campaigns and all the member activities, maybe like a open, send, click, unsubscribe, bounced, from the Mailchimp to the Dynamics 365. And above all, the Marketing4Dynamics also has the dashboard and all the campaign statistics. Now, these campaign statistics can be used for analyzing and monitoring the overall performance of the different campaigns through graphs and charts in our dashboard. So, without a further ado, let's dive in to the demo of Marketing4Dynamics. So to do that, let me just switch to my CRM window. Now, this is how the Marketing4Dynamics dashboard looks like. It's a beautiful visualization that gives you the overall performance, the links that have been clicked, the emails that have been opened by the users, and so on. Further, we can just click here in the marketing activities and you get a beautiful view of all the marketing activities that are related. This also has a beautiful visualization associated with it. You can also click on single views to get the data about that particular activities. Like for example, on the screen, I'm just displaying all the click activities. So we know which user under which campaign has actually clicked on which links. Now, all this data is basically available in the Mailchimp, and we have got it in a consolidated view here. Moving ahead, all this data is because of the campaigns that have been run. So what exactly a campaign looks like? So let me just show one of the campaigns that I have created for the demonstration purpose. So let me just open this campaign And here starts a beautiful journey of the marketing for dynamics. We have on the summary tab, we can see all the marketing activities that the user has done. So we know that we have a user Abe who has clicked on a certain link and so on. We also can see the recipients or the users or the members to whom the emails has been sent. So here we can easily find out that, oh, we have sent this campaign for 8 users. Great. We also have a marketing list associated with the new version released campaign. Now, what exactly is a marketing list? Be rest assured, we'll touch base marketing list in some few minutes. However, the real statistics lies under the tab called as statistics. Once I click on the statistics, here you get all the statistics that are basically available with the Mailchimp. However, you can view all the data right here in the Dynamics CRM. So we know the successful deliveries, the opens, the unique opens, what's the open rate in the terms of percentage. Oh, that's a number that that is idealistic number for any marketing or the sales campaign. We have the number of clicks, we have the unique clicks, we have the click rate, and here we also see that one of the members to whom this campaign was sent has actually unsubscribed from this campaign. Now the same data can also be seen here in the visual formats. So we have the bounce, we have the click, we have the open, we have the send, we have the unsubscribe. If I just scroll down, we also have the all email open activities. So we can find which user has opened the email, how many number of times, which links have been clicked. Now this all statistics gives a good insight. Just to give you an example, here, since the campaign was run for one of our applications called as Click to Export, I can now come to an analysis where I see that there are a couple of users, Mackenzie and Zema, who have actually opened the email a couple of times. Now, for me, as a sales perspective, it's a good prospect for me because they are intrigued with this Click to Export. So I can come up with my own strategies to make this prospect converted into a paid customer. Now, to get all the statistics at this particular point, we also require that the marketing for dynamics needs to be set up. Now, the setup can be performed by clicking here. So let me just open the tab for you. Now, here you can see that I have already connected my Mailchimp account with Marketing for Dynamics. All it takes is just a couple of parameters. That's your, just click here. That's your Mailchimp API URL and the API key. Once I hit the API URL and the API key, all I need to do is just connect, click on this button, connect to Mailchimp, and here you will get a message. If the API URL and the API key is correct, we get the status as connected. Now, you can find the API URL and the API key both in under your Mailchimp account. Once my Mailchimp account is connected, the next step is to sync my audiences. Now, what happens with the audiences? So I'm pretty sure anyone who has who is associated with sales and marketing and Mailchimp will know what an audience is. However, for simplicity, let me very briefly introduce it again. Now, as per the official documentation available for Mailchimp, your Mailchimp audience should be all encompassing. It's a place where you keep everything you know about everyone you know. So you can get a holistic understanding of the people who actually keep your business growing. So once we have defined the audiences in my Mailchimp, all you need to do is just click here on manage. Now, since my Mailchimp is already connected with Marketing for Dynamics, the audiences are being fetched over here. Now, as you can see, we have I have defined two audiences. One is the Silverwoods Incorporation, and the second one is the Silverwoods App Release. Just to give you an insight, here's my audience of the Mailchimp. So here is my Silverwoods Incorporation, which has around 7 contacts. And we also have another audience, which is Silverwoods App Release, that has approximately 3 contacts. So let's go back to my CRM window. Here you will notice that I have already associated one of the marketing list to the Silverwoods Incorporation and the status is synced. However, for the demonstration, I have kept this open. So what we'll do right now is we'll try to synchronize the Silverwoods app release audience from the Mailchimp right here in the Dynamics CRM. Now, to do that, what we need to do is associate one of the marketing list with the audience. Now, what exactly is a marketing list? Just to give you a one-liner about the marketing list, a marketing list is equivalent of an audience in the Mailchimp. So the way we had the audience in the Mailchimp, respectively, we will have a marketing list inside my Marketing4Dynamics. Now, in case if you don't have a marketing list already present, we can click here and we can actually create one of the marketing list. So let me just go ahead and let me click on the marketing list. Let's say okay. So here let me give the name, that's the Silverwoods app release. That's my marketing list. Now the second point that we need to do is we have to select the targeted ad. Now targeted ad currently takes a couple of values, which is the contact and the lead. Now what this means is if I select the targeted ad as a contact, this means all the members present in my audience in the Mailchimp will be considered as a contact in my Marketing4Dynamics CRM. If I go ahead and if I click on lead, this means all the members which are present in my audience, all these 3 contacts will be now considered as a lead. So depending upon your business requirement, you may select either a contact or a lead. For the demonstration purpose, I'm just selecting it as a contact. And let me just try to click on save. Now, once I have the marketing list ready with the name SW app release ML, I can just go back, go back to the audience, and here comes my marketing list, which I have created just now. So let me just click on the marketing list. Let me click on add. And once this is set, all I need to do is just click on sync now. Now it says that the synchronization has been started in the background. Cool. So let it synchronize. By the time it's in progress, let's see one of the market lists which is actually available over here. So what happens is once the status is changed to sync, all the members, and not just the members, all the tags that are associated with the audience Silverwoods app release will be now available within my Dynamics CRM with the help of the Marketing4Dynamics. So I'm pretty sure everyone is aware of what exactly a tag is, but just to briefly tell what exactly a tag is, the tags are basically the labels that you create to help organize your contacts. Tagging in the Mailchimp lets you bring your own contact structure and based on the data that you actually know about that particular contact. So as you can see here, we already have multiple tags, and these tags are basically associated with the audience for Silverwoods Inc. So let me just go back to my Mailchimp. Let me go under the tags. This is my Silverwood inks, and these all are the tags. And not just we are bringing the tag from the Mailchimp to the Dynamics CRM, we can actually go ahead and create a new tag here itself. So let me just click a new tag here. Let's say I want to create a tag for one of our beautiful applications, which is the user adoption monitor. So let me just give the name as user adoption monitor. Let me go to the marketing details, and here I have to select the audience. Now, you may have noticed that by this time the Silverwoods Incorporation has and the Silverwoods app release both has now been synchronized. So since we have already started the flow, let's continue with Silverwoods Inc. So I'll just select Silverwood Inks and I'll click on save. And let me just go back. So here it is, the user adoption monitor that I was trying to create. And I'm trying to create it within the Silverwoods Inc. And you can notice the sync status is currently in progress. So what happens is the moment the synchronization process is finished, this tag user adoption monitor will also be replicated or it will be reflected in my Mailchimp as well. Now, before I go and check with the Mailchimp, just want to take a brief moment and just want to tell you one more thing. The another tag for the Silverwoods app release audience has also been synchronized automatically. So let us click on refresh. Oh, now we can see the user adoption monitor has been synced. Let's go back to the Mailchimp. These are my tags. Let me just refresh it. We have to ensure we have to select the correct audience. So since I had created the tag under Silverwoods Inc., I'll just select here. And here it is, the user adoption monitor, which we have created just now. So that's how beautifully this Marketing4Dynamics works. Now, let's come back to the marketing list itself. So like I said, we have multiple marketing lists over here. One of the marketing lists that we were talking about is the Silverwoods marketing list. Just to give you a reference, let me go back to my setup. The Silverwoods marketing list is the marketing list that is associated with the Silverwood Inc. Audience. So just close this and go back to my marketing list. So here is the Silverwoods marketing list. Now, at the initial, you may notice that we also have the campaigns for which this Silverwoods marketing list has been associated with. The real crux lies in the tab members. So here, if I click on members, you will notice that we have all the members which were present as an audience in the Mailchimp. They have been brought here. Now, let's just confirm this. So let me go back to my Mailchimp and let me just go back to the audience. Okay, I wanted Silverwood Inks, and these are the contacts that were available as an audience in my Mailchimp account. And if you notice, there are certain users, let's say Abe, for example. So we have this Abe who is available in this audience. Let's go back to our marketing list, and here you will find the same Abe. Let me just click on this Abe. The first thing that you will notice is this Abe over here is a contact. Yes, you guessed it correct. When I was creating the marketing list, I had targeted the contact, and that's the reason all the members of the audience of the Mailchimp has been imported as a contact in my Marketing4Dynamics application. In the timeline, you will notice that we have all the activities, whether it's your CRM related activities or the marketing activities as well. So we have the activity type, which is the click, when he has done that, for which link he has clicked, and so on. Great. And let me just click on the marketing details. Now, in this tab, you may have noticed that the subscriber status in this case is subscribed. Great. Now, because of this, what happens is, since the subscriber status is subscribed, the send marketing materials and do not allow bulk emails are now being set to send and allow respectively. Let me go back to my Mailchimp and let me take a case where there is a user, let's say Roy Harper. So this member, the Roy Harper, has already unsubscribed from my campaign. So what happens is, let me go back here and let me show you the user Roy Harper. So when you open the Roy Harper as a contact over here, you can see the subscriber status is unsubscribed. And if I go to marketing details, since the subscriber status is unsubscribed for the reason no longer interested, the send marketing materials and the do not allow bulk emails are now being set to do not send and do not allow automatically. Now, this also takes care of any spamming laws that may be prevalent as per the law of the land, where you are not allowed to send the materials in case he has unsubscribed. So that part is taken care automatically. So further, how easy is it to create a marketing list in our Marketing4Dynamics? To represent that, let me just go here, and I've already got a new marketing list window open. So remember, we have just created a tag of user adoption monitor. So let's say I want to create a marketing list for user adoption monitor here in my Dynamics CRM. So let me just give the name. So let me just say this is my user adoption monitor marketing list. It's targeted at let's say contact. Now let me select the audience. It's a second way. So let's say Silverwoods Inc. And now you notice that we also have the tag available. So if I just click here, you will notice that we also have the user adoption monitor tag, which I have created very recently. So let me click on user adoption monitor and let's click on save. So I have now the marketing list with the Silverwoods Inc. as the audience and the tag as user adoption monitor. Now, before I add the member to this particular marketing list, let's switch back and let's talk about one of the users. Let's continue with the same, Abe. So we had one of the users, let's say Abe here. And if I just scroll horizontally, you will notice that Abe is currently having a tag only of conference leads. So he doesn't have any other tag associated apart from conference lead. So let me come back. Let me go on to the members. Let me try to click on add. Now I'm looking for Abe in this case. So here it is. Once I select the records, I click on add. And now you will notice that this has been the contact status is already synced. However, let me click on sync so that the marketing list that I'm creating right now will also synchronize with the Mailchimp. So let me click on save and let me click on sync. So it says all the list members will be promoted to your Mailchimp account upon syncing. Are you sure you want to proceed? Oh, definitely yes. That's a beautiful thing that I'm actually wishing for, that my salesperson using the Dynamics CRM is actually promoting the contact from the Dynamics CRM to the Mailchimp. So let's click on OK here. And let's close this. One of the thing that you might have noticed is the sync status is currently in progress. So let's see what exactly is. So here's my user adoption monitor marketing list, and the status is currently in progress. And what result I'm expecting? Once this in progress, it has already been changed to sync. Great. So once this in progress changes to sync, what you can observe is the user Abe here should have more than one tag associated with it. So previously he had conference leads. Let me just refresh the list. And here is my Abe. And here you notice that apart from conference leads, which was the previously tag assigned, he also has the user adoption monitor tag. Now, a fantastic use case would be where the sales team right here using dynamic CRM is setting up the marketing list, in this case the user adoption monitor marketing list, adding all the members from this marketing list, synchronizing it with the Mailchimp. Once the marketing list is synchronized, the marketing team can then run all the campaigns, and the sales team right here can synchronize the campaigns as well. So once the campaign is synchronized, so let's take a use case. So we have this campaigns here, and just to give you an insight, this is one of the campaigns. So once the marketing team executes the campaign, the sales team can go to the setup, and here using this synchronized campaigns, they can actually bring the campaign statistics from the Mailchimp to here, which is your dynamic CRM. So in case if the marketing team has executed a campaign, the campaign name would be replicated here, the date of the campaign that has been sent. And the third one is the auto sync activities. Now, what exactly is the auto sync activities? So for the demonstration purpose, I have not synchronized the second campaign. So let's imagine that hypothetically, this app, new app release, was just for the user adoption monitor that we created right now, just a hypothetical example. So once the marketing team has executed all the campaign, and now I want to see the statistics, all I need to do is just select here, and I have to give in how many days of the synchronization activities that I want to monitor after the campaign was sent. So let's say I want to monitor for 30 days in this case. So I'll just select 30. This means once the campaign has been sent, after that, all the 30 days, whatever the activities were there, I want to auto sync all those activities. And all I need to do now is just click on sync now. The moment I click on sync now, the synchronization will be starting in the background. And once this status of in progress changes from in progress to sync, I can get all the campaign statistics just like this, right here in my Dynamics CRM. Let's wait for a second. Let's see whether, oh wow, it's already synchronized. However, this is an hypothetical example where I assumed that this is the campaign of the user adoption monitor, but how it will look like. So the name of the campaign is new app release marketing. So let me go back to my campaigns. Here it is, new app release marketing. So which was synced right now. And once you click on that, you'll get all the statistics that are related with this particular campaign. So Marketing4Dynamics, number one, it reduces the duplication of work. The sales team right here using Dynamic CRM can actually create the marketing list and push and synchronize all the contact details to the Mailchimp. And also, it's an end-to-end process. From here itself, we can get the end-to-end unified view of the marketing as well as the sales activity. Now, I'm pretty sure looking at all these features, you may have already started the visualization in your mind, which says, oh, I can use this application for this purpose, and so on. So just to get more insight, I'm launching a very small 30-second poll. Which feature of the Marketing4Dynamics you like the most? So it's a small 30-second poll. I request everyone to please cast their vote. So which feature of Marketing4Dynamics you like the most? Whether it's syncing campaign activities from the Mailchimp to the, oh, I've already started getting votes. 50% are saying synchronizing campaign. Wow, unified view of sales and marketing. I completely agree. A staggering 80% are saying all of the above. We truly agree. We truly agree. Yes. Pinpointing a certain feature seems to be a little bit difficult. So guys, thank you so much for casting your vote. I'm just stopping the poll, but a big thank you for casting all of your votes. So let me switch back to my PowerPoint presentation. The marketing for Dynamics is available for Dynamics 365 9.0 and above, and the deployment model is Dynamics 365 online. Now, I'm pretty much sure that you are by now you are excited to get hands-on on this particular application. To do that, just visit our website www.inogic.com. Just download your free fully functional trial for 15 days. And in case you face any issues, you can get in touch with us at crm@inogic.com. That's pretty much it from my end as far as the demonstration for marketing for Dynamics goes. Now, having said that, I'll open the floor for the Q&A. I request everyone who has a question, please use the chat window and I'll be very happy to answer your questions. Okay, the first one I'm getting is the segments and tags. Can we synchronize the segments? Okay, so honestly, when the marketing for Dynamics we started on developing, we actually are following with the general trend wherein the tags are more preferred today in the Mailchimp as compared to the segments. So to answer your question, we can synchronize the tags from the Mailchimp to the Dynamics CRM, and we can add the tags from the Dynamics CRM, which will be replicated in the Mailchimp, but not for the segments. Okay, can we add a user or contact from the CRM to the Mailchimp audience? But pretty much yes, definitely yes. We can. In fact, a part of the demo did cover that as well, wherein we created a marketing list. We actually added a member. We also added a tag to that member, and once the marketing list was synchronized, the contact with the correct tag was replicated and replicated in the Mailchimp. So definitely yes. Are there short demo videos of this connector? We are working on it, so definitely we are still working on the demos of the connectors. But having said that, you will be getting this the webinar video as a in the form of an email. You will get a link to this particular video, but pinpointing specific points, you'll have to spare some time with us, and we are working on such kind of things. Is it compatible with click dimensions? I'll just check with the technical team, and I'll make sure that I'll give you an answer in a mail in some time, maximum by tomorrow. Available on app. Okay, so I'm just assuming this question is whether the app is available on Microsoft App Source. In that case, it will be available on the Microsoft App Source very soon. We are actually working on that as well, but it will be available very soon, better than what we are expecting. So till that time, you can switch to you can go to inogic.com and download a complete 15-day fully functional trial. Okay, can Mailchimp access custom email field for sending out email? To answer this question, yes, it will. It can definitely access the custom email field for sending out the emails. Thanks, great job. Thank you for your kind words. The great job, I take it as a compliment for the entire the development team and the support team and everyone. So thank you for your kind words. Uh, Thank you so much, people. I am actually blown away by the number of questions that I got today, and I sincerely thank you from bottom of my heart for you sparing out some time and attending the webinar. We thoroughly enjoyed demonstrating this awesome application to you, and we hope that even you enjoyed the same. See you very soon with the with the demonstration or with the trial version when you download it. We'll definitely get in touch in case if you have any queries. Once you install the trial version, please do write us or email us on crm@inogic.com. Thank you guys. Have a great day ahead. Stay safe. Bye bye.